Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. So, last episode, I honestly didn't get much done. I feel like I got so distracted with trying to think of things to talk about that I ended up not being very productive. So this episode I'm going to attempt to actually do more things. I mean, we admittedly got some stones produced and got this nice little area made, and we actually got electricity and everything. So that's pretty useful. And while there are a lot of tribesmen here, it's a good thing that they can't get aggressive once they're within your base. Well, I think they can if you attack them yourself purposely, but it's a good thing they can't just randomly decide to become hostile, because this would pretty much destroy us immediately. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get some basic defenses down. I'm going to try to actually get some houses down so that my colonists don't get all sad and pissy. Going to actually try to get some food creation done as well. Actually, I'm just going to do that right away. Going to simple meal. I like to just generally have, like, I don't know, 15 or so. It doesn't really matter that much, although it's kind of nice to have a lot, like, in stock, just so that if you do run out of food, you at least have meals sort of in stock for colonists to eat for a while. So then I can notice more early on that my meals are decreasing quite rapidly. And yeah. Actually, right away, I think what I'm going to do is let me go to... I forgot where it is already. Is it in zone? Orders? Orders. Gonna make a bit of a plan here. I'm not just gonna start aimlessly building, as much as fun as that is. Yeah, I think I'll just make a... Yeah, eventually I think... we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna put doors in all these places pretty soon. But this is going to be the area for beds. Just one bed, one singular bed. That's all we really need, isn't it? I don't want them to be too big because it's not really necessary to make them that big. I've noticed unless you make the rooms really massive, your colonists really are never happy. So I'm just going to make them not so small that they just get pissed. I want to make them relatively decently sized. There's 3. I think then let's see. Gonna do that. Yeah, just like to make things nice and symmetrical because I'm weird like that. And then gonna make that 3 wide, go like that. And yeah, that's good enough for now. I'll just sort of follow this template as we go along. I'll just basically keep extending this stuff backwards. And I think what I probably will do then is I'll make like a prison here and a infirmary here, but that won't be for a while, more than likely. So first and foremost, I'm gonna want to build... I'm just gonna make these rooms by themselves at first because it's not really necessary for me to make a big enclosure right away. It's not really the priority. Yeah, I'll just have these nice 4 rooms right away, and then I'll slowly expand as we need to for more people. Actually, I'll just make these 4 right away, yeah. Then I'm just gonna make the doors out of wood just because, well, to be honest, if a person gets into this part of the base once we start having to worry about large raids, we're kind of screwed, so don't really have to worry about strong doors as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I'll just put them all on the right side just because. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna let them build all these. Yeah. Hopefully this is going to make them much happier, because if you look at there, let's see. Yeah, all of their negative attributes are because of ugly environment, and I think being in a room will get rid of that. There's slept on ground, shared bedroom, and disturbed sleep. So it'll basically remove all of the negative debuffs that they've got right now. Is there anyone who's close to snapping? Well, he's got some bad things going on, but whatever. Everyone else is, I guess, okay. I'm just hoping that we can get a decent bedroom area set up so that they all don't start killing each other. Because that's always a problem. Oh yeah. And once I've got this built, let me put that down first. A lot of visitors, don't we have? Research. Is there anything we particularly need right away? I mean, nothing really necessary as of right now. Huh. I guess... Oh yeah, that's one thing I should... That was one of my, I guess, goals, was to have a bit of a gun enclosure. I'm just going to put like 2 guns down in a random area, just so that when people attack, we can just hide ourselves behind them and sort of use it as a barricade. Just something to think about right away. Yeah, that's a good place. I was just thinking, eventually I'm going to make basically a kill box of turrets so that if anyone will just all hide in this little kill box. And I think this would be a good area right here. It's got sort of a natural funnel going on. So I think that's a pretty decent area for now. The one thing I never you never had to worry about before was people like getting into your base any other way than the path that was, you know, available to them. But there are, I believe, yeah, a couple updates ago, there were enemies called, I believe, leechers added, that basically they destroy your walls. So if you've got a big kill box, they'll actually, sometimes they're stupid, I remember, and they'll just go straight, like, if I put the entrance here, they might literally just go bomb through this area, so it wouldn't really help them that much. But they actually can sometimes be smart and, like, bomb through an area over here, for example, if I have a wall, and then just go in that way. So that'll make the kill box a bit less useful, but it still is quite useful because, for the most part, the thing that a lot of the enemies are looking for is, you know, people to kill. So even if you have a kill box over here and they come through here, they'll still eventually start coming through this way and they'll still get mowed down. So the leechers present a bit of a challenge, but present a bit of a challenge, but not really much. So I think right away what I'm just going to do is just put this over here and then put a power switch so that I don't have power, you know, always getting sent to those turrets, because that really drains your power. And I'll just put a line here, a line here. Chances are I'll extend this eventually, but as of right now, it's not really a major concern of mine. Yeah. We haven't even been attacked by the first actual enemy yet, and usually the first enemy is just one guy with a knife or one guy with a pistol, so that really won't be a challenge. You know, as long as I'm not an idiot and let my guys get shot up, I'm pretty much fine. So yeah, right now I'm just really concerned about giving them, you know, basic shelter and basic food, which, yeah, we've got some meals, but not much. That's something I'm definitely going to need to do too, is make them have a dining room, but I won't really worry about that until they've actually got their beds and everything. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Fortunately, we're running out of wood quite quickly. Something I oftentimes do, which I'm not going to do this time because it's quite stupid, is I'll build a royal bed right away, because eventually that's what we're going to want, because it provides them with more sleep efficiency and it just generally makes your people happier, but it's kind of useless at the beginning. Or it's not useless, but it's a drain of... Oh, hello, person. It's a drain of resources. So I'll just start building these wood beds right away. Especially because if I tried using wood beds out of this, that would just drain everything. So I'm just going to put these single beds. And here's a random person that fell from the sky. Every once in a while there's a random events of stuff falling from the sky. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's food, sometimes it's just random resources. In this case, some random person in an escape pod crashed in our area. Unfortunately, it's right next to us, so we don't have to worry about trying to haul them from some faraway place. First, let's see, are they useful? Hypersensitive, that's pretty bad. Though admittedly, if we get them a room and everything, as long as they're well taken care of, they won't be too terrible. She's a good shot, good construction. Well, it's not really good, but ability to make it good. Construction, mining, crafting, I think I'll try to save her, actually. I will not let her slowly die. How nice of me. So because... Now this prevents a bit of a challenge for us. I'm gonna have someone build this right away. Yeah, I forgot I've got Mr. Down. He's kind of a downer in the sense that he's so slow. Oh, look at how slow he is at repairing. Oh my god. Or not repairing, but construction. And he's even not that bad at it. See, that's... I know I said I was going to try to keep him alive, but to be perfectly honest, he's just going to be a massive drain on our resources. Okay. Yeah, because our guy got close to the wall, my suspicion at the very first episode was... Well, it was a good suspicion because it's basically telling us, hey, just so you know, there's probably going to be evil robots in here that if I tried to go in here now, we would all just die. It would just be the end. There is almost... Unless I just tried cheesing the AI out of, you know... Cheesing the AI into dying, we'd just be dead. So we're going to want to avoid that for right now. Because dying isn't exactly the most fun of things. Alrighty. Now that we've got a bed, I'm going to set this for prisoners. And you might think, okay, this person crash landed on the planet, so shouldn't you just be able to, you know, recruit them to your cause? Because it's not like they've got anywhere else to go. But no, you have to actually imprison the person, because if I right-click here, I can say, it says rescue and capture. And if I try to rescue them, once they're healed up, they'll just leave, which is kind of weird, but it's best to just capture them. And I think the good thing about that choice is mostly for if allies are on your property and they get, you know, taken down. If you rescue them, then the people the faction that they belong to will be happy with you. But if you capture them, they'll be mad with you because obviously you're taking one of their members prisoner. Let's see. Okay, yeah, she's not really damaged. I have noticed that when they fall out of the sky, what? Oh, I thought that was a fire for a second, and I'm like, oh my god. But just a steam geyser. Geez, finally crafting this stuff. Oh, we also need some steel, that's for sure. Oh. I should really start to learn the hotkeys, because trying to click on stuff, especially when you're playing on a flat screen TV as opposed to a monitor, it's quite hard to be very accurate with your clicks. Especially when the UI gets really small. Oh, hey. So, some people from the the godlessness people are attacking, and as I think I said before, it's just some guy with a knife. So we really don't have much to worry about with this guy. He's not going to present much of a challenge because we've got 5 versus 1, and well, admittedly, Mr. Town isn't going to do much. I feel terrible for doing this, but I kind of really just want to I kind of want to just kill him. He's just I'm gonna euthanize him. I'm sorry, but whoops, I don't want to amputate his body parts. I want to euthanize him. I'm sorry, but he's just so useless, and it's like in this environment he's not gonna live a happy life, so we're just gonna take him down. Sorry, mister, but you're just not gonna be very good for us. Go ahead, Benton. There we go. Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I didn't want to do this, and I realized I didn't have to, but he was not useful in any way. Admittedly, we only have 3 people now, so I shouldn't have done that so quickly. Fortunately, when people get down in drop pods, it makes sense, but they're really easy to recruit to your side. Whereas if people that are in a tribe die, they're oftentimes really hard to recruit, which makes sense because if you're someone who's from a tribe, it's probably pretty hard to recruit you to, you know, some foreign culture. Whereas the pirates, I believe, are relatively easy to recruit. Same with the Outlander colonies. If you end up fighting with them, I think they're relatively easy to recruit. I think it's sort of random too, but whatever. So we're gonna chat and recruit him because we want him as quickly as we can get him or her. Yeah, with the name like Lady, you'd think I wouldn't be calling him a him, but it's a her. On that note, we got 2 beds at least. one of them's admittedly the pet of a man who is just euthanized. What? You know. At least I was nice enough to euthanize him, because I think what I could have just done is I could have literally just shot him down, and actually that would have made these people not as sad. I think it would have made no, like, sad debuff. Maybe it would have. I can't quite remember. Yeah, I'm gonna put him out there just so he's not in sight. And I'm going to give these some owners. There we go. So now everyone's got a bedroom to themselves, technically. Alrighty then. So I guess one thing I'll just randomly talk about is, some of you might be wondering, so Hunter, and that is my name if I haven't said it yet, you might be wondering, Hunter, why did you choose this game to be your first Let's Play? And I'll admit it probably wasn't necessarily the best decision, because it is a pretty slow-paced game and there's not many people that are aware of it, and it kind of requires a bit of skill, so it's easy to make people who might be good at the game upset. But I really just enjoyed the game, and I was going to play another game as my first Let's Play. It was going to be Subnautica, but it had some, I don't know, gameplay problems. And even though my computer I just built, I'll give some specifications for those of you who might be savvy with that, or who are savvy with computers. The video card's a GTX 970. The processor is I always forget what it's exactly called. It's 3.5 gigahertz. I do have it overclocked at 4.0 gigahertz, but whatever. I think it's like a 4690K i5, something like that. Yeah, I had a budget for $1,000 to build my own nice little gaming computer, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I waited until now to start Let's Playing as opposed to a couple years ago or whatever. But yeah, my computer specs kind of got off track. That's the CPU, video card, what else? I mean, this doesn't really matter much. The motherboard's an MSI C97 Gaming 5 motherboard. Other than that, not much of importance within it. But I've always kind of wanted to build a gaming computer, and I've just waited and waited, and I finally did enough research into it that I decided to build one, and I did over Christmas break, and it was quite fun. And I am in college, if you're wondering, which is why I mentioned Christmas break. Fortunately, I am not still in high school. So yeah, I chose this game basically just because I enjoy it, and I tried a different game and it didn't quite work out well. Did I even mention the game? It was Subnautica, if I didn't. And it just had problems with recording, and it's a pretty early access game. It's in pre-alpha, I think, so there's quite a bit of rendering, or not rendering, but quite a bit of like the rendering of the map and loading of chunks of the map issues, so I decided to choose this game just because it's a game I know relatively well, and I haven't played it in quite a while, so I thought it'd be fun. Alright. And yeah, I decided to start Let's Playing just because I love video games and I like talking about them as well. And I've honestly wanted to make Let's Plays for like 3 years just because I love video games and I like talking about them, like I said. But I've just not had the, technology to actually be able to record it. I mean, I guess I could have just bought some really shitty capture card and tried recording off of my PS4 or something, but that would not look very good. And then I'd still have to actually process all the video and stuff on a computer, so yeah. Why are they so slow? Jeez. I should have maybe kept, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have kept him alive. I'm kind of regretting it now. He admittedly wouldn't have helped much when it came to building stuff. He wasn't exactly a help. Oh yeah, speaking of which, how many have we actually done? Yeah, that one's already out. I'm gonna put that one up to 10 again. And then this one as well. So yeah, now that I've been talking about random stuff, oh yeah, I see they've got this stuff down. So I'm going to build 2 turrets. As well as just I might as well just make this out of steel because, well, actually no, I don't want it to be able to get set on fire. So yeah, this will just be a basically... Oh, wait. That's stupid of me. Yeah, that was stupid of me. What I want to do is I want to place it between so that if I've got enemies coming from down here, you know, it's got basically a range from like here to here. And the only like blind spot is over here, which the AI really isn't smart enough to like stay in this area, so I'll just put this over here. And I guess I'll put one here too, just because why not? So yeah, this will just be nice so that if we get attacked early, once we get attacked early on, we'll be able to defend against some of the earlier guys. But like I said, well, we already got attacked once, but usually you don't have to worry about being attacked for a couple times. Did I like... Huh. I don't know why, but I completely forgot. I remember getting attacked, and I think I just didn't pay attention to it, because I don't remember doing anything against the attacker. Oh, you know what I think? Oh, I bet what happened was he probably got attacked by some of the visitors. Yeah, that oftentimes happens, is that visitors will, you know, if there's pirates attacking and you have visitors, they'll help out. And we're out of wood. Jeez. Yeah, that's one of the problems with... let me do something real quick. I want to put down a comms council so that what I can do is I can trade for resources early on. Where should I put it though is the real question. It needs to be out of the oh yeah, actually. Actually, first things first, I'm gonna get some wood. Got some turrets down. I also want to make sure it's switched off because I don't want it draining our energy, though admittedly we don't have batteries yet, so it doesn't make much of a difference. But yeah, that'll be a nice thing to have, at least for now. Is there no roof? Why is there no... Oh, because, yeah, there's no wall. There's no, Is she, like, getting taken care of at all? Apparently she's feeling great. Well, that's good. That's good that you're feeling great. I'm happy for you. So yeah, as I was trying to do earlier, well, we need wood for one. Just because we need to make these beds indoors, because those are kind of important things. And at least Benton will have a room, and once she's converted eventually, she'll actually have... Well, she'll just stay here. She'll stay in her prison room. Right. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, another escape pod? Holy crap. That's pretty rare. Let's see if this guy's any good. Careful shooter, depressive. That's unfortunate. Oh wow, though. He's got really, really good abilities. Oh, he's incapable of double labor, though. That's kind of bad, because that means they can't do hauling of, you know, resources, and they also cannot do cleaning, which... Well, actually, no, that's just cleaning. Actually, no. Does that also have to do with... No, it doesn't have to do with construction or anything, I don't think. It just means they can't haul stuff. I guess dumb labor is a pretty abstract term. Could mean a lot of things. Question is, do we want to you know what? This is kind of cramping stuff up a bit, but I think I'll stick him in there. Whoop, what? Oh, I think that was the, yeah, that was the mercenary, so yeah, he definitely got killed by some random visitors, it would appear. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I know it's a kind of short video, but I just realized I have to cut it short, unfortunately. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.